built it in the basement. Brooklyn underground. We built it below. Brooklyn underground. We built it below. Brooklyn underground. We built down beneath the brownstone pipes over our heads. One bare bulb swinging wires taped in red. Milk crates by the furnace. Dusty records packed. Soul breaks in the sleeves with the corners cracked. Dre worked the turntables. Needle riding low. Marcus hit the sampler. Let the kick drum grow. SP on the table. Ash beside the pads. 4-track held together with a wire in the back. We passed one microphone through the basement cipher. Each verse got sharper. Each drum hit tighter. Blank tapes by the heater. Names written in ink. Dubbed every demo while the old pipes clink. No label at the doorway. No manager around. Just raw boom bap shaking dust from the ground. Folks upstairs complained when the snare came through. We turned it down a little. Then we made take two. We built it in the basement. Brick by brick. Dust on the break, but the drums stayed thick. We built it in the basement. Take by take. No open doors, so we made our own way. We built it in the basement. Night by night. One bare bulb kept the whole room bright. We built it in the basement. From below, nobody gave us sound. We built our own. Now the booth got glass and the console glows. Green meter dancing while the session rolls. Same dusty breaks that we chopped back then. Still knock through the speakers every now and then. Record shop downtown got our 12-inch spun. Kids digging through the crates till the day was done. Mama got heat and the lock that works. No bucket catching rain through the winter first. Crew went different ways when the rent climbed high. Some crossed state lines, some stayed nearby. Brownstone changed hands, basement painted clean. Nothing left to show where we'd been. I stood by the gate where the flyers once hung. Heard the train overhead like an old kick drum. Closed my eyes a second, heard the basement breathe. Every crack in the wall still remembered me. One mic, 4 heads, concrete floor. One break, 2 decks, nothing more. No deal, no pass, no name outside. Just basement tapes moving hand to hand at night. The city slept while the sampler stayed warm. Every dusty loop gave another verse form. Real underground. Before the world caught on. We built it in the basement. Brick by brick. Dust on the break, but the drums stayed thick. We built it in the basement. Tape by tape, no open doors, so we made our own way. We built it in the basement. Night by night. One bare bulb kept the whole room bright. We built it in the basement. From below, nobody gave us sound. We built our own. Needle left the groove, but the hit stayed near. Old demo in the deck, every voice still clear. Milk crates gone, furnace running cold. Still that boom bap never sounded old. Brooklyn morning climbed through the sidewalk grate. We carried those tapes past the basement gate. Started underground, that's all we've ever known. We built it in the basement, now the sound lives on. We built it in the basement. Now the sound lives on. Back door crack. The whole block slipped through. Back door crack. The whole block slipped through. Back door, back door crack. The whole block slipped through. Yeah, milk crate stacked by the grease stained wall. 3 short steps, barely room for us all. Bodega fan hummed through the open back door. Train shook the bottles on the shelf by the floor. Brown bags folded by the soda machine. Loose leaf pages tucked inside one jean. One beat played low from a radio deck. We passed every verse, then passed it back. Delivery truck idle deep in the lane. Rain hit the awning, tapped out the frame. Old heads came through with a nod, kept moving. Kids by the fence heard the kick and started grooving. Sneakers scraped white lines into the step. Names got carved where the concrete chipped. Nobody called it a show or a set. And that back step held every rhyme we had left.
That step kept the cipher.
We kept the circle strong. One crate down. Next voice on.
That step kept the cipher. All through the Brooklyn night.
Door swung wide. New sign lit bright, fresh paint on the brick, blue glow at night. Different man behind the register glass. New racks by the wall where the old ones sat. Back door change, metal clean and gray. No milk crates leaning in the narrow way, but the bottom step still showed that cut. 3 deep scratches where the concrete split up. Ray drove cabs on the graveyard shift. Tone move Queens, still carry those scripts. One tape stayed buried in the coat box bin for rough voices with the store fan in. I stood by the alley when the truck rolled through. Rain hit the awning like it used to do. New owner locked up, lights went black. Those marks on the steps still pulled it all back.
That step kept the cipher.
We kept the circle strong. One crate down, next voice on.
That step kept the cipher. All through the Brooklyn night.
Doors swung wide. Words took flight. New sign glowing, old brick wet. Back door closing. On alley went still. No crates left. No radio sound. 3 scratch lines stayed in the ground. Store switch hands, gears move by. Back. Step still kept the cipher. Devastate, city breathing below. Fire escape. City breathing below.
Fire escape. City breathing below.
Yeah. Steel steps cold. Sneakers on the grate. Summer air hanging. Almost getting late. Window fans humming from apartment 3. Radio drifting through an old AC. Marcus brought a notebook, corners folded down. Dre had one small speaker wrapped inside a towel. I leaned on the railing, watching headlights slide. One dry kick landed with the traffic outside. Rust on the boats, fresh paint peeling thin. One loose stair rattled every time we leaned. Pizza boxes stacked by the brick back wall. Sirens crossed downtown, then the night got small. Nobody chased records, nobody chased fame. Just 16 bars floating over train noise again. We stayed till sunrise, touched the rooftop line. That fire escape kept perfect time.
That rhythm never left us. Those nights still burn. That rhythm never left us. We always found the turn. Those steel steps held us. Let the beat stay strong. That rhythm never left us. We carried it along.
Yeah, years rolled past, rust covered the rail. New window shining where the old ones fell. The towel wrap speaker never came back there. Only quiet curtains moving in the air. Marcus fixes boilers on the morning shift. Dre keeps old tapes in the cardboard bin. One moved across the river, chasing steadier pay. One still writes little hooks at the end of the day. I climbed those stairs, hand across the steel. Same loose boat turning underneath my heel. Light from the window stretched across the wall. One late subway echoed underneath us all. No voices left, just the city slow hum. Still heard that pocket, every night would become the friends spread out. The rhythm never did. That fire escape kept what the daylight hid.
That rhythm never left us. Those nights still burn. That rhythm never left us. We always found the turn. Those steel steps held us. The beat stayed strong. That rhythm never left us. We carried it along.
Rust on the railing, wind moving slow. City lights flicker, down below. One loose step still keeps time. Old brick walls remember every rhyme. Morning comes, friends move on. That fire escape kept the rhythm. Fire, kept the rhythm. Fire. third floor like third floor, third floor light buzzing through the rain. Yeah. Wet boots by the doorway, coats hung on the rail. Heat died every winter, radiator looking pale. Mama brought the groceries up, one bag in each hand. Stopped beside apartment 4, gave half to Miss Ann. Hall smelled like fried onions, bleach and cigarette smoke. Kids bounced the rubber ball as somebody downstairs woke. Brooklyn through the window, buses dragging slow. Orange light across the tiles, shining through the snow. Boom back from the basement, slipped under every door. Low enough for midnight, still shaking up the floor. We wrote underground verses on the back of rent slips, passing one dough, pencil ink stains on our fingertips. Nobody called it hip-hop, nobody talked about fame. Just a beat in that hallway and 4 kids with no name. Every step left something where the old floorboards complained. That apartment hallway kept the sound inside our veins.
These walls still know our names. No pain could hide the scars. Time tried to clear the hallway. We left our mark too hard. Cold nights can never break us. Hard years can never win. Long after we walked out there, these walls still held us.
Years passed, new locks, fresh numbers on the door. Same crack by the stairwell, same dip along the floors. Corner store got boarded, old playground lost its gate. Marcus moved to Queens, Dre left the block too late. I came back one Sunday with rain across my coat. Heard a muffled drum break from a radio below. Young kid on the landing had a notebook on his knee. Head moving with the rhythm, same way it moved to me. No speech, no big lesson, I just nodded walking past. Saw the pencil hit the paper when the snare fell back. Names under the paint, still rising through the gray. Little cuts in the railing, nobody sanded away. Money changed the storefronts, time thinned out the crew. Still the hallway held the parts the city never knew. One light kept on buzzing through the evening rain. Like the whole old building still remembered every name.
These walls still know our names. No pain could hide the scars. Time tried to clear the hallway. We left our mark too hard. Cold nights can never break us. Hard years can never win. Long after we walked out there, these walls still held us in.
Third floor, why, third floor, why.
These walls still held us.
Third floor quiet, one radio playing low. Rain against the window, bus lights in the snow. Old steps held the rhythm even after we were gone. Brooklyn kept on moving but the hallway carried on. No plaque, no shining picture, just scratches in the grain under every coat of paint.
Still holding all our names.
Third floor. Third floor. The bell gave one shake. Doorbell gave one shake. Doorbell gave one shake. Doorbell gave one shake. Rain came off the coat. Fluorescent light buzz low above the soda roll. Yeah. Loose change on the counter, nickels in the line. Great drink by the register, radio keeping time. Leon held the notebook, backpack by his shoe. Wrote between the lotto slips and yesterday's daily news. Old man stocked the shelves, cans clicked in his hand. We kept the verses quiet while the bass came through the stand. Plastic milk crates waiting underneath the window frame. Every passing bus put another shake inside the pane. Rainwater near the doorway, footprints crossed the tile. Night workers grabbed their coffee, stayed a little while. We split one bag of chips, passed the pencil slow. Left a little breathing room wherever drums would go. No booth behind the counter, no engineer around. Just the cooler motor holding up the bottom sound. Before anybody knew us, before a tape got played, we counted every quarter while another verse got made. The bell rang once, the street rolled by. Cooler lights kept burning through the Brooklyn night. Coins hit the glass, the radio stayed low. Every little sound gave another line of road. The bell rang once, the street rolled by. Folded slips and notebooks stayed beneath the light. No stage, no crowd, just rain against the door. We built the songs from change beside the corner store. Leon runs a warehouse, starts before the sun. Mike moves south with family, barely gets to come. Kev drives city buses, same route every week. Different hours, took the places where we used to meet. New paint on the awning, brighter signs inside. Imported coffee bottles where the quarter drinks would hide. Young woman at the register, old man long retired. Still that cooler motor hums like nothing ever ties. Shelves stand a little taller, prices climbed again. Same rain marks the doorway when the evening workers step in. One kid by the freezer had a notebook on his knee, counting out his syllables the way it used to be. I bought one grape soda, left the coins beside the tray. Folded up the receipt and let the traffic pull away. Doorbell shook behind me, bus brakes cut the rain. That cooler kept the bottom while he started on his page. The bell rang once, the street rolled by. Cooler lights kept burning through the Brooklyn night. Coins hit the glass, the radio stayed low. Every little sound gave another line of road. The bell rang once, the street rolled by. Folded slips and notebooks stayed beneath the light. No stage, no crowd, just rain against the door. We built the songs from change beside the corner store. Last bus crossed the window. Red lights on the glass. Last bus crossed the window. Red lights on the glass. Coins stayed by the register from somebody who passed. This kid kept writing slowly. Hood pulled near his eye. Cooler motor underneath him, steady through the night. Bell gave one shake, then settled in his frame. Rain moved down the block while another page remained. Last train humming, rain under the track. Three loose pages, folded in my lap. One late ride,
One page inside. That last train carried our verses.
Yeah. 12:15, platform almost clear. Blue light on the tiles, brakes getting near. Dre held the Walkman with one side cracked. Marcus had a notebook stuffed in his jacket. We took the last car, stayed close to the rear. Beat leaking low through a worn out pair. Train rocked left, so the pin slid wide. I caught the next line when the door shut tight. Old gum on the seat, wet coats by our shoes. One soul loop, turning nothing else to use. We passed through the tunnel, lights cut black. Counted 4 kicks, then the whole thing came back. No studio waiting, no ride after one. Just half-written verses till the last stop came. We kept every promise between each station. That train carried our words through the sleeping pavement.
That last train carried our verses.
That last train
kept them alive.
One late ride.
One page inside.
One.
That last train carried our verses.
Through every tunnel that night. Steel wheels low.
We held the line.
Yeah. Years later, new screens by the gate. Same line running, still a few minutes late. No Walkman now, just a phone in my hand. Old route map gone from the side of the stand. Marcus works mornings, drives home before dark. Drake keeps one sampler boxed in the garage. One moved uptown, one quit writing for good. Still taps out 4 bars when the train is the wood. I sat by the window where the glass used to shake. Found a folded old verse in the back of my case. Ink faded blue, coffee stain near the top. 3 names in the corner, one line never stopped. The tunnel went black, then the lights came through. Same pause by the snare, same seat, different view. Doors open, slow at the end of the line. The last train still carry what we left behind.
That last train carried our verses.
That last train
kept them alive.
One late ride.
One page inside.
One.
That last train carried our verses.
Through every tunnel that night. The steel wheels low.
We held the line. We held the line.
Red lights fading.
Deep down the rail.
One old verse folded
beside the fair. Rain on the window, hand on the page.
Tree train doors closing.
Same one refrain, routes may change,
Names disappear.
those verses kept riding year after year.
Payday came in, the rent took half. Never rush, the rent took half. The rent took half. Yeah. Third floor apartment, heat cut again. Hallway bulb blinking by apartment 10. Work boots by the radiator. Cold as the tile. Past due notice sitting in the crooked little pile. Morning came early at the loading dock gate. Lunch in the paper sack. Bus running late. Steel doors rolled up while the sky stayed black. 8 hours lifting with the pain in my back. Boss signed a time card. Grease on his thumb. I counted every dollar when the Friday check come. Rent took half before I got through the door. Light bill took another, left a little for the store. Night at the table with the radio low. Wrote bars on receipts from the corner below. Coffee ring spreading through the ink on the back. One hand kept writing while the heat stayed cracked. The rent took half. Every check cold in the room, but I paid that debt. The rent took half. Right away, still kept one little piece for the words on the page. The rent took half. Month by month, worked all day, then the night shift begun. The rent took half. Left me less, still built every verse from whatever was left. Now the booth got glass and the console stays warm. No coat on my shoulders when I work through the storm. Checks come cleaner with my name on the line, but I still read the numbers every single time. Mama got a place with the heat running steady. Kitchen light bright and the cupboard stay ready. No red stamp showing through the envelope face. No landlord knocking while we clear off a plate. Kept that first receipt in the frame by the wall. Blue ink faded, but I still know it all. One verse on the back of a grocery store total. Now the same 16 comes alive through the vocal. Sometimes I pass that old building at night. Same week hallway bulb throwing half of its light. New name by the buzzer, fresh lock on the frame, but the table by the window still looks about the same. One check, 4 bills, little left behind. One chair, 1 pen, something on my mind. No heat in the pipe, no break in the week. Just receipts on the table and a low drum beat. The city took plenty, but it couldn't take all. Everything little line put a crack in the wall. What the rent left behind built the sound standing tall. The rent took half. Every check cold in the room, but I paid that debt. The rent took half. Right away, still kept one little piece for the words on the page. The rent took half. Month by month, worked all day, then the night shift begun. The rent took half. Left me less, still built every verse from whatever was left. Console went dark when the last take passed. I folded that receipt like I did in the past. Morning hit Brooklyn through the studio glass. Same gray light from the old 3rd floor flat. No hand brought money, no door swung wide. Just working the day and these words at night. Payday came in, still remember that math. I built a whole life from the half that I had. The rent took half. The rent took half. It's street lamp. Street lamp. Last bus. Turn the corner. Roll down. Yeah. Work shoes by the bench, backpacks without feet. Cold wind crossed the shelter, sliding underneath. Market held the notebook, pen tucked in the sleeve. Wrote a line, left space, let the whole thing breathe. Bus map on the glass, corners peeling back. Headlights moved through puddles while we waited on the track. Dre tapped on the railing, slow against the steel. We found another pocket in the way the brakes would squeal. Night shift folks stood quiet, coffee in their hand. Somebody's little radio played low radio across the stand. We passed one folded page, never talked too loud. Just 4 coats under one light, far away from crowds. No studio waiting, no money for the train. We worked between the engines and the tapping of the rain. Before the tapes went anywhere, before the names got right. That shelter kept our verses through another Brooklyn night. The bus rolled in, then rolled away. We kept the pages moving till the edge of day. Street light above us, rain across the sign. Every passing engine left another beat behind. The bus rolled in, then rolled away. Cold hands held the notebooks while the city changed. No room, no stage, just coats beneath the light. We built those songs together at the end of every night. Marcus works in shipping, starts before it's bright. Dre moved with his family, barely comes by night. Tone drives out in Jersey, 2 kids in the back. Different clocks kept pulling everybody from the track. No glass on the shelter, clean the metal frame. Route number got changed, but the corner stayed the same. Bright ad on the side now, old bench taken out. Still the brakes let out that long familiar shout. One kid near the pole had a notebook on his lap. Hood low over headphones, working through a draft. Bus came, doors open, he never looked away. Just crossed one line out slowly, then started on the page. I stood beneath the street light, rain along my coat. Found an old bus transfer, folded in my notes. The engine pulled off easy, red lights getting small. That kid kept writing steady underneath the shelter wall. The bus rolled in, then rolled away. We kept the pages moving till the edge of day. Street light above us, rain across the sign. Every passing engine left another beat behind. The bus rolled in, then rolled away. Cold hands held the notebooks while the city changed. No room, no stage, just coats beneath the light. We built those songs together at the end of every night. Last route, last route, crossed the puddles, tires moving slow. Street lamb held the corner in a dyed yellow glow. I folded up the transfer, slipped it in my slip. Kid kept one bar open, giving room to breathe. Rain stayed on the shelter, it's off against the sign. Another bus went west and left the beat behind. Rain on the window. Yeah. Rain. Yo. Rain on the window. Grill light burning low. 2 stools by the counter. Midnight moving slow. Loose change on the glass, quarters by the tray. Same egg and cheese order at the end of every day. Malik held a notebook, elbows near the steam. Radio behind the sodas, played a quiet soul routine. Cook worked the flat top, spatula keeping time. Grease pop near the snare while we tightened every line. Receipts beneath the ketchup, pencils worn in short. 4 heads around the counter, passing pages back and forth. Rain dragged down the window, buses lean inside. Work boots crossed the tile and disappeared outside. We kept our voices low with families lived upstairs. Every little pause left another pocket there. Nobody had a studio, nobody had a key. Just a humming soda case and coffee poured for free. Before the tapes got copied, before the names got heard. That counter held the rhythm while we hunted better words. The grill stayed warm, the night rolled on. Small cups of coffee kept the pages moving strong. Rain crossed the glass, the radio stayed low. Every line got sharper underneath that yellow glow. The grill stayed warm, the night rolled on. Receipts and folded notebooks carried every song. No lights, no stage, just stools along the wall. We built it line by line before they knew us at all. Malik drives a cab now, sleeps when daylight comes. Tone moved out the Queens with 2 daughters and his drums. Reggie works the courthouse, suit pressed every day. Different clocks keep turning, pulling everybody away. New sign above the doorway, brighter menu board. Prices written higher than the numbers we could afford. Young guy works the register, old cook long gone. Still the flat top spatula keeps landing right on time. Chrome replaced the counter, stools got clean the seats. Same cold soda humming underneath the traffic beat. One kid near the window had a pen behind his ear, writing on a receipt. While his headphones disappeared, I ordered what we ordered: coffee, eggs, and cheese. Folded up the paper, left the quarters by the keys. Rain moved down the window, bus brakes touched the curb. The spatula kept knocking like it still remember words. The grill stayed warm, the night rolled on. Small cups of coffee kept the pages moving strong. Rain crossed the glass, the radio stayed low. Every line got sharper underneath that yellow glow. The grill stayed warm, the night rolled on. Receipts tapes and folded notebooks carried every song. No lights, no stage, just stools along the wall. We built it line by line before they knew us at all. Last cup near the register, steam above the rim. Morning buses gathered while the window slowly dimmed. I pushed the stool back softly, cold across my arm, flat top cooling down, but the metal still felt warm. One receipt, one receipt, one receipt. One receipt stayed folded underneath the sugar tray. Rain kept crossing Brooklyn, same as yesterday. Needle touch the wax, wax, yeah. Needle touch the wax. Truth moved across the floor. Yeah. Old shop on Fulton, dust caught in the light. Handwritten price tags, records packed tight. Mr. Leon knew every break by the drum. Let it spin the scratch ones when the customers were gone. Brooklyn in the window, buses cutting through rain. Steam cloud from the sidewalk, fogging every pane. We brought underground tapes with our names written small. Left them by the register, hoping somebody would call. Marcus worked the counter, Dre swept near the back. I wrote between the shells while Leon played the track. Nobody had money, so we traded what we knew. One man found the sample, somebody carried it through. Some chased every shortcut once a little buzz came. Changed their voice, changed their walk, stopped answering their name. Leon kept the same face, needle steady in the groove. That shop never praised us, but it showed us who stayed true.
Truth don't bend for money, loyalty don't change. Gold can fill your pockets, it cannot guard your name. Time will strip the talking, hard days bring the proof. When everything gets quiet, the real ones still come through.
One winter, Marcus vanished with the cash from Friday night. Left the drawer half open underneath the buzzing light. Dre stood by the doorway, jaw tight, looking down. Leon counted every bill, never chased him through the town. Spring came with the landlord and the notice on the glass. 30 years of records boxed in, carried to the back. We loaded up the crates while the avenue moved fast. Old soul through the speakers made the closing hour last. Marcus came that evening in the coat too clean for rain. Placed an envelope beside the register, no name. Leon never opened it while any other stage. Just set it near the turntable and finished what he played. Months later, new lights filled the storefront where it stood. Bright signs in the window, nothing sounding like it should. Still, every time the drum break rose beneath the city noise, I see who kept their word and who only used their voice.
Truth don't bend for money, loyalty don't change. Gold can fill your pockets, it cannot guard your name. Time will strip the talking, hard days bring the proof. When everything gets quiet, the real ones still come through.
Rain on Fulton Avenue, new. Rain on Fulton Avenue, new.
Rain on Fulton Avenue, no records by the door, just a cleaner window where the dust lived before.
One scratch 45, still turns inside my room.
Needle finds a heartbeat,
Bass rolls through the gloom.
some names left with money.
Some stayed inside the groove.
Time forgets the talking, never what the loyal do.
Needle touch the wax.